It's often said that crowdfunders are rewarded by community benefits, which increase their utility. Can you talk about community benefits of Encompass?
In terms of like our contribution to kind of community in general?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's always debatable in the arts, really, because we haven't yet done any community-based projects. We might actually be going into community-based projects at some point in the next year. We are talking to a certain council about actually potentially collaborating with them. But at the same time, I think it's to do with our artistic aim, which is to produce new work. And we're all constantly striving to find new artists to be able to help them develop their work, to get to see it staged or to see it filmed, and to kind of give them a warm and safe environment in which they can actually develop their work. Which is, because we're still emerging ourselves, so we don't pretend like we know everything. It's actually quite nice to meet other artists kind of in that same category, because then it kind of creates a nice creative cauldron where you can share ideas and both develop it, rather than, because some people send us before they've even sent it to a theatre for feedback. And that's always a very humbling position to be in, because it means that they trust whatever ethos you've got going on. At the same time, we also try and create work that isn't just for people that are lovers of theatre or film. We do try and create work that does have a bit more of a broader mass appeal, especially with the arts in the UK struggling so much as it is at the moment with a lot of cuts. We're not expecting funding anytime soon. We feel that the way to kind of sustain yourself is to not be afraid to make something that is entertaining, that can appeal to as many people as possible, so we feel like that's almost doing art, kind of not only our work, but art in general, a service. We have people that come to our events or our plays or see our films, and, to hear them say, oh, I wouldn't normally go to this sort of thing, but I've had such fun tonight, I'm going to go again. That's always the best part, because we're trying to also reach the man on the street. But we have done some stuff, kind of more community outreach-based stuff. So we've given workshops, teaching kids improvisation. That's one of the things that we do quite a lot of. And we've given a lot of, not a lot of, just a few kind of seminars at universities in London. So Goldsmiths have asked us to come a few times, the University of East London, and they seem to be interested in us talking about, forming a company and kind of what it takes. And it's very interesting that universities are starting to go to more emerging companies like us to do that. And I think that's because it's less threatening to people, and it's a little bit more real. We're not kind of talking from a position where we're able to pay ourselves, even 5-figure salaries, where none of us are paid. So we are able to give information that's quite current to students, say, well, this is the climate at the moment, this is what you need to get into, these are the mistakes that we've made, this is the amount of work it will take. So we're always trying to find ways to kind of reach and connect with people as an emerging company, and so we do as much as we can, even though at the moment, it's not a full-time job, but we wish it to be, and that is the aim one day.